Hi, I'm Patrick Hammer. This week on News to Celebrate, we're shining a light on Western New York and the friendships that keep us grounded. We'll take you inside a special visit as Santa stops by to bring cheer to NICU babies. And we'll hop aboard history as the DL&W train station welcomes trains again for the first time since 1962. It's all about connection, compassion, and community. Plenty to celebrate.
Ryan and Danielle first met 15 years ago in 2010 at UB, and since then, they've been through the ups and downs of life together.
When you find people who have a drive and a kind of purpose-driven mission like you do, even if you don't say it right away, like you can just kind of feel it.
Ryan Togren and Danielle Lewis became friends after volunteering at an info tent at UB North. They want people to know it's important to have close friends in an age when it can be so easy to isolate yourself.
Are you paying attention to your family and to your job and to your friends, and to have someone who gets what you're trying to do but also can give you a reality check when needed is pretty rare, I think, but it's really important to build community with. And that's like Danielle's strong spot, is helping people build community and stay connected.
For the past 15 years, since that chance encounter, they've helped each other navigate life. He's the assistant dean for enrollment management in UB's Graduate School of Education and a current PhD student in the higher education program. She's a postdoctoral associate in the engineering education department.
We're really truly in it together, and I think we're modeling for our kids especially what it looks like to maintain and pour into relationships that are important to you, which I'm really proud of.
Their families are close, and Ryan and Danielle run together with some other friends they've made as adults.
Our families are deeply invested in each other, and so we just know sometimes we're not going to see eye to eye, and we've got to work through it because we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, and at the end of the day too, we're kind of rooted in loving Buffalo and Western New York too, and that kind of helps as a good guidepost of for us, it's finding new things to support here, and also too just knowing that it's bigger than just a friendship here, right? We have personal goals, professional goals, things that matter, and that tries to stay at the forefront.
And Ryan and Danielle, they're still running. They're planning on doing the half marathon in Buffalo again. On your side, at UB South, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.
At the African American Cultural Center, the beat never really stops. But today, it hits a little different because for the first time in decades, these dancers are performing on a brand new floor inside a building brought back to life. The Cultural Center is celebrating the completion of Phase 1 of a long-awaited $1 million renovation.
And I know this building, this center means to my community. I played in these streets. I grew up on Raleigh. This is my hood. And I knew that I had to be a part of it.
The first phase also added new windows and doors, upgraded restrooms, and modernized the lobby, offices, and core systems that keep the place running.
So I'm emotional because I'm the person that got to do it, the people, the team, how hard they work.
The renovation began earlier this year, but like most major repairs to historic East Side buildings, the price tag didn't just tell the whole story.
It has been an extensive project, but as we know, $1 million may sound like a lot of money, but when you're in construction and building, it is just a little piece of the pie.
Still, this milestone opens the doors again to the community it serves. For many on the East Side, this cultural center isn't just the building.
People have come here since the 1950s. This place served them when they were in their youth, adulthood, some of the things they did here, the education, the dance and drumming, just the relationships that they built. We need that. All people need that, and we need to build community. And so that's what we wanted to bring back to this area.
And the plans don't stop here. Phase 2 is a full renovation of the historic Paul Robinson Theater with a sensory room to support people dealing with trauma. Phase 3 is a community expansion building out of the land behind the center to grow programming for the next generation.
For us to just to actually see this happen, this organization here has been promised so many times that this building was going to be repaired, that it was going to be renovated, and it never happened. So for it to actually happen, this is a major win for the community.
On your side in Buffalo, I'm Alexandra Rios Malvia, Channel 2 News.
Project in the Cobblestone District, years in the making, is finally open. We're taking a live look now at the official opening of the DL&W train station today. The landmark has been restored while still preserving some of its history. The first ceremonial train roll happened just moments ago, and this is the first time the Metro Rail has been expanded since opening in 1985. The NFTA says it hopes this will connect more people to downtown activities. Earlier this morning, we talked with a spokesperson at the NFTA about the significance of today's events.
You know, we're so grateful that we were able to kind of fund this project. You know, so many thanks to all of our local delegates, because that is what's important, right? We want everybody to be able to access this, not just people with cars. We want everybody to be able to come down from, you know, everywhere, all around the city, to see the beautiful things that are happening on Canal Side. You know, again, and the more people that we get down the canal side, the better. There's so many things going on. The city is really waking up, so we're just happy to be a part of that.
The NFTA says this is just the first phase of an overall effort to transform Buffalo's waterfront. The final plans include a second-floor connection to Key Bank Center, a market, green space, and other activities that would make the station itself a destination for people to come and enjoy.
Thank you, Kelly. Well, the NFTA is once again teaming up with Feed More Western New York for its annual holiday food drive. The campaign runs now through December 22nd, and it aims to collect donations while raising awareness about food insecurity across our area.
So we've been partnering with Feed More for years, and it's very important. You know, we have a lot of stuff going on at the NFTA, yes, but we always try to make time for this because we want people to remember that, you know, this is a need that is going to your neighbors, right? We are the city of good neighbors, and we want to make sure that we are helping that and that, you know, we can continue to partner with them.
And Feed More adds that demand is greatly increased during the holiday season and that events like these are a great way to get involved. And tonight we're also getting a much closer look now at how Western New Yorkers stepped up during our Food to Families drive last week. You donated more than $126,000, and Feed More says nearly 14,000 pounds of food came in last Friday alone. That doesn't include this year's can creation or extra donations from Tops, adding another 20,000 pounds to the total. That number will rise as donations continue to be counted.
As you may have noticed, QB1 sporting another special illustration cap before and after yesterday's game. This week's hat was designed by 3-year-old Ruby in support of the Patricia Allen Fund at Oishei Children's Hospital. Ruby was diagnosed with Weaver syndrome, a genetic condition that causes developmental delays, but this has not stopped her love of swimming and, of course, the Buffalo Bills. Ruby's hat has already received the highest bids this season, with the current bid, we'll let you know, at $19,000 and counting.
And from new flavors at the West Side Bazaar to new brews at a Bills game, it's hard to believe there are only 2 games left at the old Highmark Stadium. To get ready for the regular season finale, the Bills are teaming up with Bud Light on a limited edition Blizzard Brew, a nod to the Bills Mafia tradition of the fans shoveling snow out of the stands. The team says the beer is brewed with snow that fell into Highmark Stadium. The Blizzard Brew will be ready for the final home game, available at retailers across Western New York.
Radiothon is how we all like to kick off our holiday season. So we all dress up. We're very festive and jolly today. We're celebrating all the lives we're going to save through the money that we raise.
The fundraiser is starting at 6 Thursday morning, and the Adoption Center opened at 11 a.m. In addition to live radio shows, when you get to 300 Harlem Road, you will be greeted by goats, puppies, rabbits, and more. One volunteer answering phones says the money raised will help animals in need.
And the SPCA has been doing an awesome job with rescuing and saving and bringing new life into animals that really were not either going to make it or were being mistreated. And to have an organization care this much about animals is just amazing.
The CEO says this week they're encouraging animal lovers in Western New York to adopt.
We have a huge adoption special, so we're welcoming people to come in. We've got a ton of puppies on the floor. We have a room full of kittens, and of course we have all of our adult animals as well. So we would love to see people come in and bring some puppies and kittens home.
Special celebration took place at the Buffalo VA Medical Center this morning, honoring a local hero. World War II veteran Bill Gosh was surprised with a 102nd birthday party. The Marine Corps veteran served in 4 combat missions and was awarded 8 medals for his bravery and service.
Aside from his time in the service and summers in Hawaii, he has lived in North Tonawanda his entire life. Upon turning 19 in 1942, he enlisted in the Marine Corps.
I can only say one thing. I'm overwhelmed. Look at all the people around here just for me. Never got any place even very far. Had a lot of fun doing it.
Wow, beautiful. In recognition of his legacy, Niagara County officials have declared December 8th as Bill Gosh Day. Gotta love it.
Now on Buffalo Nightly News, and tonight the Buffalo History Museum is celebrating a major milestone. The museum has once again earned national accreditation from the American Alliance of Museums. It's a big honor held by only about 1,100 museums across the entire country, and folks got together this morning to mark the achievement and highlight what it actually means as the museum advances several major projects and anniversaries.
Our accreditation history stretches back to 1974, when we were among the earliest in the nation to set the bar for museum excellence. That legacy matters. It reflects the story of this place we steward together, a place that has held fast to the belief that history deserves rigor, integrity, and heart. And it reflects the story of a community that continuously invests in its own memory.
It is a jewel, that's for sure. The museum is preparing new exhibits for 2026, including a fashion-focused showcase for America's 250th anniversary and a collaboration with none other than Buffalo's own Goo Goo Dolls. At Sisters Hospital, the NICU turned into a Christmas scene. Santa and his elf stopped by to visit the tiniest patients and their families. The celebration also honored 2 NICU nurses with the Daisy Award for extraordinary care. Staff and parents praised nurses Kelly Canali and Linda Turton for guiding baby Lucy and her family through a long stay and heart surgery.
I'm so honored. I mean, it's honor enough to do what we do and get to see Lucy, how she's healthy and she's thriving. So that's reward enough. Yeah. But this is incredible, and I'm so honored, and it's so special.
Yeah, me too. I am so happy, and I'm so happy for the family. Lucy's doing great, and that's what our job is, to help the families get their babies home. So it's really rewarding.
Oh, I bet. Hospital leaders say that the Daisy Award helps shine a light on the compassion that often goes unseen, while Santa's visit brought some extra holiday joy to the NICU.
This growing relationship was meant to be. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the state flag of Wyoming. I mean, red, white, and blue with a big old bison on it? Come on. And our beloved Josh Allen is equally appreciated at his alma mater. He is the first Wyoming football player to have his number retired. And with a growing connection across 1,500 miles, several hundred University of Wyoming students, staff, and alumni planned a big group trip to Western New York.
From what we'd heard, it was culturally a really close kind of connection forming. And we thought maybe we can go out there and kind of formalize that a little bit and build on it. And we just had a great time.
That's Chad Baldwin, the school's Associate VP for Marketing. They did some recruiting in town, visiting the high school football championships, and a lot of sightseeing, including exploring more in the botanical gardens. They enjoyed some authentic wings and even gathered to watch their beloved Wyoming Cowboys, also called the Pokes, at a couple of bars late night. Probably the best part of their Saturday in town was their visit to Children's Hospital. We got video of you guys outside Oshai. It looks like you guys wanted to do a little good while you're in the community as well.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it's like, we wanted to show some way to support, provide the support like Bill's Mafia does for so many great causes. It's like, if we're going to be like Bill's Mafia West, which is kind of what we feel like we are now, we got to join in with the great great efforts that they do.
The Wyoming contingent, of course, with Pistol Pete, tailgated amongst the Bills fans before the Buccaneers game and saw Josh and company deliver a win. And the growing relationship between Wyoming and Western New York continues to be a win-win for all of us.
Thanks so much for the wonderful experience. Please do come see us in Laramie. And we look forward to many more years of this. And go Pokes, go Bills. Let's get that Super Bowl.
Celebrating Bills fans everywhere. I'm Kevin O'Neill, Channel 2 News.
Well, Buffalo in Western New York is becoming a feature location for Hollywood movies, especially for Christmas time. A Royal Christmas Tale was shot entirely in Buffalo and will premiere this weekend. We're joined now by Jeffrey Schenk, the founder and producer of Hybrid Motion Picture Company, and a four-legged actor here, Gizmo, the star of the movie, and his owner, Brian. Thank you all for joining us. Hey there, Gizmo. Gizmo has been very well behaved. So awesome. He's very well trained. So a Royal Christmas Tale, it's premiering this weekend, right? Without giving too much away, what can you tell us about the premise of the movie?
Well, I'll let you finish, but Gizmo basically brings our leads together. In any good Christmas movie, there's a solid romance, and Gizmo was the one, the catalyst that brings everyone together.
Yeah, and he's a rescue dog that gets, that gets, of course, adopted. How could you not adopt this little guy right here?
Yeah.
And brings everyone together, makes it a happy Christmas for everybody.
Yeah. We worked with the organization.
And there's a prince involved too.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
And the movie was homegrown because we knew the organization existed here in Buffalo, and when they opened their doors and said we can shoot there, we wrote the story because we realized at this time of year how many animals do need a home or do need food, and all the things that people forget. They think of humans, they forget about their dogs.
Absolutely, perfect time to bring awareness. And speaking of that, what was it like filming at the SPCA? I know you were at some other Buffalo restaurants and spots. What was that experience like?
Filming here in Buffalo is always like an amazing experience. The film commission here does an incredible job making us feel at home, getting us amazing locations, great crew. It's always like an absolute pleasure to shoot here. And shooting at the SPCA shelter was very moving, just being around all these dogs and they treat them so well there. They have such great lives. Oh, there we are. Yeah.
I just saw you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is from.
There's Gizmo.
Well, you have too.
This is from earlier this year. Gizmo
and there's Brittany Underwood, our star.
Yeah. So that was all in February, right? All of that shooting happened in February.
We're going to be back in February, so.
Oh,
for another one,
Another one.
This is 10 years in Buffalo.
Yeah.
10
Thanks to the amazing Tim Clark.
Wow, the Film Commission has been great with getting films here in Buffalo. So you're shooting another one in February. Is that also going to premiere then in 2026?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So weird to think. Yeah.
We've been doing Christmas movies for 20 plus years.
Oh my goodness.
And Buffalo's, it's a staple now. It's an annual tradition for us to shoot here, and thanks to our partners at Great American Channel who are premiering the movie.
Yep.
We were very fortunate.
Well, I mean, why Buffalo? What's, this is not a Hollywood, town or anything like that, but why here?
Well, big part's Tim. I will tell you, you have an amazing film commissioner.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Los Angeles and have roots in Hollywood, but the film community here is so gracious. Plus, Christmas movies, you need snow. You definitely need snow. So.
And we always get it here. It's never an issue.
Oh, yeah.
And there's an old town Americana here that we really try, and yet you can also double for New York City. So that dichotomy of having old town Americana and Americans in New York City is perfect for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Gizmo, first of all, how did he hold up, and how do you get your dog involved in films? How do you say, my dog does look like a movie star?
You're a star. You're going to make it. I've been doing these for well over a decade too, producing these movies, and I got him during the pandemic. He's a pandemic baby.
Well, don't be shy. Brian's an actor himself. So like any parent, you want your child to follow in your footsteps.
Naturally.
Yeah. And he's he's living the dream. He's living my dream. No, I'm kidding.
As all kids, anyway.
He grew up on sets, and so we did this Netflix movie last year called The Merry Gentleman, and the director was like, "Well, Gizmo's gonna be there every day with you, right?" He's like, "Well, let's put him in the movie," and that was his big break right there.
Break.
You know, and he's very used to the environment. Like he grew up around all this stuff. So like I say, he grew up on sets.
You can see no stage fright here.
No stage fright at all. I haven't heard one bark.
This event occurred last year at a different location. Let me tell you where we are, first of all. St. Teresa's, their parish center. It's Mineral Springs and near Seneca in South Buffalo. The organization is the General Pulaski Association. This is the president, Joseph Ray. How you doing? Nice to see you.
I'm great.
So again, talk about the theme. It's bigger this year, Christmas around the world. What's the overall purpose of this?
The idea of our organization is really to build bridges, and there's no better way to do this, especially in the city of good neighbors, to build bridges with other cultural communities and help connect people. You know, in a way, a lot of people are disconnected from their heritage.
Sure.
You know, they don't probably know all the stories that their grandparents and all the traditions, and we're bringing that back. And frankly, even putting all these ornaments together with the trees and the write-ups for each tree, if we didn't do that now, it might not have a chance to do that in the future.
The older generations will love this. I'm going to bring my daughter here. I think she'll get a kick, the 7-year-old, to get a kick of seeing all these different trees and the different ways people celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, it's amazing of how much, by looking at the different countries and different trees, how much we are connected and we share things together versus how much we're different.
Even countries that are surprised, you don't think of them as Christian countries, but there still are Christmas celebrations within the countries. I'm talking about Bangladesh and Taiwan, etc.
Yeah, I mean, Christmas has become, we know people in the Indian community that they're Hindu, they still put up a Christmas tree.
Sure. Okay, so Saturday and Sunday through the first weekend in January.
Saturday and Sunday till January 4th.
Okay.
It's free will donation, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. On Saturdays, 12 to 5 on Sundays.
And again, we see some baskets here. There's a fundraiser as well.
We have approximately 140 baskets, $50 ticket, 50-50. So hopefully that'll be a big prize for somebody. We have musical entertainment, live bands every Saturday. It's a lot of fun, different food every day.
Excellent. You did a terrific job.
Thank you.
It's good, but decorating one tree is tough enough, but decorating 60 trees, each representing different countries, different cultures, all in one room. For more information, the website is generalpulaski.com. On your side from St. Teresa's in South Buffalo, I'm Kevin O'Neill, Channel 2 News.
That's all for this edition of News to Celebrate, shining a spotlight on the moments that make Western New York special. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.